Hello pupils. Today we will discuss on keyboard keys. I mean the keys that are found on the keyboard. We will look at the main keys that we use daily and their functions. First, we will look at the alphabet keys. That is, where are the alphabets on the keyboard? For a pupil to understand where is a specific alphabet on the keyboard, he must know how to write the alphabet in uppercase. For example, if the pupil does not know how to write capital B, he won't know where the letter B is on the keyboard. So, first, let's discuss the capital letter and the small letter or the lower case letters first. This is letter A and this is capital A. This is B and this is capital B. This is C and this is capital C. This is D and this is capital D. So now let's look at the keys on the keyboard. This is Q, W, E, R, T, Y, U, I, O, P. A, S, D, F, J, H, G, K, L, Z, X, C, V, B, and M. These are the alphabet keys. Now let's work this exercise together. We need to type the alphabet A to Z together. No space in between. So let's do it here. So now let's see on our keyboard. A, B, C, D, E, F, J, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And here is our answer. Now let's look at the number keys. The numbers present on our keyboard. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And we have again the numbers on the right hand side.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the number keys. Spacebar key. So, where is the spacebar key on the keyboard? The spacebar key is the longest key on the keyboard. As you can see in the picture, I have colored it blue. This is the spacebar key. Why do we use spacebar key? We use it to leave space between letters or words that we have typed. Let's go through these examples. Here we have the sentence, I have 5 apples. Between each word there are spaces. So let's do it. We will write the sentence again below. Here, I have 5 apples. I, space, we must press space bar. Have, H, A, V, E, have, space. Before proceeding, let's check again if it's okay. It's okay. Let's continue. 5. I want to press it here. 5. Space. Space bar. Apples. A, B, B, L, E, S. Apples. And then a dot. Here is the dot. And here is our sentence. Let's work out a second example. Tony is 8 years old. And between each word there are spaces. Let's type it below. Tony. Tony. Space. We press space bar. Is. Space. 8. Space again. Years. Space. Old. And at the end of a sentence we have a dot. So here is our answer. Enter key. Why do we use the enter key? We use it to move to the next line. If we are on the first line, we want to move to the second line, we must press enter key. And where is the enter key on our keyboard? Let's see it. This is the first enter key, and we have a second one here. we can use either one of them to move to the next line. Let's work out this exercise. We have to type Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, each on a different line. Let's do it. Monday, Monday, Monday. Now we have to move to next line. So we will press enter. Now Tuesday. And next line, enter, Wednesday. Wednesday, each are on a different line. Caps lock key. So why do we use the caps lock key? We use it to enter uppercase letter, or we can say capital letter. So where is the caps lock key? Let's identify it together. I will highlight it for you. This is the caps lock key. We use it to type capital letter. Here we must type Monday in capital letter, and we must also type Tuesday, but for Tuesday only alphabet T is capital letter. Let's do it. Monday. To type in capital letter, we must press caps lock. It is on, and we press Monday. M-O-N-D-A-Y, Monday. As long as the caps lock is on, you will obtain capital letter. Now let's type Tuesday. We leave a space in between. T capital, the caps lock is still on. T. Now I have to type U, and U must be lowercase. Therefore, I switch off the caps lock. U E S D A Y. After that, I have switched off the caps lock. We obtain lowercase letters. Backspace key. Why do we use backspace key? We use it to erase letters or delete letters found on the left hand side of the cursor. Now, where is the backspace key. The backspace key is the arrow here. The arrow going on the left hand side. This one. This is the backspace key. Or you can also see here on my keyboard, it is written backspace. It will be either written or you will obtain the arrow. Here my cursor is between the letter E and A. When I press backspace, it will erase the letter found on the left hand side of the cursor. And here the letter on the left of the cursor is letter E. So let's do it. I press backspace key once. And is letter E gone? Yes. So backspace erase letter found on left hand side of the cursor. Let's say that I want to erase the word Tony in this sentence. So what must I do? I must place the cursor after Tony. I take my mouse and place it after Tony. Then I press on backspace key. Here is the backspace key. I press it until the whole word is erased. Shift key. Why do we use Shift key? We mainly use it to type in symbols. For example, you can see at the top of the number keys there are symbols. And here again we have symbols at the top of some keys. To enter the symbols found at the top of the keys, we use Shift key. The symbols that you can find at the bottom of the keys, like dot, divide, semicolon, apostrophe, the bracket, and here when I press the key here, I will obtain this symbol. But when I press Shift and this key, I will obtain the one at the top. For example, I want to type these symbols. The first symbol is exclamation mark. So where is it found on the keyboard? It is found on number 1. So how do we do it? One finger must be on Shift key. We press and hold the Shift key, and at the same time we press number 1. After pressing number 1, we can remove our finger from Shift key. And do we obtain our answer? Yes. So let's try for the next symbol. And symbol N is on number 7. Again, one hand on Shift key, and the other hand or other finger on number 7. Do we obtain our result? Here is our result. Let's continue with symbol less. Symbol less is here. So one finger on Shift key and one finger where the symbol less is. Here it is. Now symbol greater. Shift and on the symbol greater. Symbol question mark. One finger on Shift key and the other on question mark. Let's go through another example. Stand up, exclamation mark. Stand up, exclamation mark. Shift and 1. Second sentence. What's your name? What? Apostrophe is on this key. What? The one which is down, I press it. And here is apostrophe. S, your name. And question mark. Shift and the other finger on question mark. Now I have prepared a question for you. You must work it out and then send me a picture of your work. You must enter the symbols well.